Hi everyone, Sailor Moon here and Sailor Mini Moon here. And today I'm just going to say how unfair it is that Sailor Moon over here has both her Bandai and Irwin toy doll and I don't. First off, Rini, Sailor Mini Moon, Small Moon, Little Moon, I can't afford to get the Irwin toy doll right now. Alright? And just be thankful that I have this offshoot of you. You know, I don't think I would have gotten you if it wasn't for that. Yeah, you see, all these Sailor Moon, Irwin and Bandai dolls or Irwin dolls are worth a lot on eBay and Etsy and Overstock and Deal Dash. So I'm sorry I couldn't get you the Irwin toy one. Yeah, but I didn't stop you from getting the Irwin toy one and the Bandai one. Well, let's be way earnest about this one. All right. So, are you like. Okay, we just forget I even talked about that. So, today's film is about, you know, why did me and Rini here, or Sailor Small Moon, or Little Moon, whatever you want to call her, why did we not get along? Now, in Sailor Moon R, the Black Moonkin slight of the saga, Rini and us didn't get along under the grounds that she fell from the sky one day, put a gun in my head, and said she wanted a folklore silver hearse, and spent most of her time seeking to get it from me. Then also put a spell on my mother and father and my brother, and made them all believe at the time that she was our near kin and that she'd come over last summer. But if that was true, I would have known that I would have thought of that. And then, then learning about her path, learning about where she came from, not coming right out and telling me that she was my daughter, and having to learn all that, and slice in half. And if it wasn't only the lying that I could forgive, then there was also you wanting to hang out with Darian, knowing he was my boyfriend at the time. Well, Sailor Moon, Serena, I didn't know you were my mother when I came to the past. I knew you had the folklore silver hearse, but I didn't know you were Sailor Moon. I didn't know you were my mother. I didn't know you were young Queen Serenity, my mother in the past. And I'm sorry about that. I'm also sorry about the spell that I put on your mother and father, my grandfather, my grandmother, and also my uncle, making you think we were near kin. All right? Sorry about that. Sorry I didn't tell you that I was your daughter and you were my mother. Sorry I didn't tell you that Darian was my father at the time. We both didn't know. You learned it when you went to 3000 year, Hearst, Tokyo, whatever you want to call it. New Heaven, I don't know. And then, even after we learned about that, and sorry about taking your sticker or whatever it was. Sorry for not trusting you at the time, as Sailor Moon. Well, that's all forgiven. But then when you come back in the 3 following Sailor Moon S, and then you keep over in Sailor Moon FS, you still bullied me. It was almost if everything we went through in the R1 either was forgotten or you just wanted to be a creep. Yeah, because you come back in Sailor Moon S and you started bullying me and making fun of me right off the front when you came back. And then said, "Oh, you wish that you were like, oh, I'm happy Darian's my father, but I don't want you to be my mother." That shit. Yeah, I'm sorry for bullying you again and picking on you when I came back in Sailor Moon S, and then on my keep over in Sailor Moon SS. You know, sorry about all of that. You know, I mean, sorry that I wanted to hang out with my father Darian, and then you getting angry about it. Yeah, well, we both were guilty of saying and doing things that we wish we could take back. You know. Well, and then you told me that you were to be a sailor fighter. And that's why I, sent you back to the past and told you you needed to learn to have trusted friendships. And through these friendships, you would learn things. Well, you know what? When you met Ataru, who was, Mistress Nine, also Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ringrel, I guess that was one of those friendships that God and Jesus gave to you. Yeah, I would believe so too. And a lot of folks don't like me. Can you believe that, Serena, Sailor Moon? A lot of folks don't like me, for the bullying, the trolling, the spell, the brainwashing, whatever you want to call it, which I'm deeply sorry for, truly sorry for. And sorry for you getting gaslighted or ghostlighted or whatever, guilted and shamed for everything that was going wrong at the time. I mean, I wish I could, take back all the things I said and did in Sailor Moon R and Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon SS. Yeah, and then you did leave in Sailor Moon Sailor Stars, and then you didn't come back. I mean, yeah. And no one really knows what happened after that, do we? Oh, yeah, I come back many times after that, and all the other Sailor Moon, follower tales and sagas that folks write. Yeah, I guess that is true. So, oh, you're a pig, you're a pig, Serena. You're a pig, Sailor Moon. Burping in your films like that. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't help it that I burped there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm sorry about it. There it goes again. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is why this is why a lot of folks don't onlook you in the past. For things like this, burping in your films. How childish. Yeah, well, you're not flawless yourself, Sailor Mini Moon. Or you know what, Rini, you're flawed too. Yeah, but at least I don't burp in my uploads, my live streams, and my shorts like you do, a meatball head. I don't like being called a meatball head. And the last time having you looked, you got the same kind of hair setup that I have. So don't slight me for my hair way, because you got the same hair way as well. Yeah, but at least my hair way's more cooler than yours. Alright, yeah, that's the end of that. Let me know, folks, if you, oh my necky, if you like this film, then tell me what you think about this film. What do you think about us both making a film together, talking about things that happened in Sailor Moon R and Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon SS and Sailor Moon Sailor Stars, mostly between what happened between us two. See you later.